Today is our first appointment with my dad. In this first appointment, I will be stressing the importance of oral care, as well as the use of oral care aids and mouthwash, as well as explaining the purpose of a dietary analysis, and I will ask him to complete this over the course of the next 5 days. I'm just going to have him tell us a little bit about himself.
My name is Tracy Stewart. I'm an electrician. I'm 52 years old. I don't exercise daily, but I get plenty of exercise with my work. My eating habits are what I feel like is average. I don't eat a lot of fast food, but I do have some junk food that I eat every day.
All right, can you tell us a little bit about how you take care of your teeth, how many times a day you floss, brush, do mouthwash?
I brush twice a day with the toothbrush that was provided by the dentist. I use mouthwash once a day usually, and floss once a day.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty, so it sounds like you do a great job taking care of your teeth. That's awesome. I want you to keep that up. Now, I do want to go over just some techniques that maybe you didn't know before about brushing and flossing your teeth. So, I'm going to bring out my little Dentiform I have to model for us proper techniques that we can use. So, I first want to start off by saying that it's important to change out our toothbrushes once every 3 months, and we want our toothbrushes to have a soft bristle on the end. This just makes it easier when brushing our teeth, and it's not as hard on our teeth when it's soft. So I'm gonna show you on here. Whenever we brush our teeth, we of course want to brush our teeth for 2 minutes, both in the morning and at night. We want to hold our toothbrush at a 45-degree angle, and we want to brush on all surfaces of our teeth. The facial side that touches our cheeks. We want to brush our teeth on the occlusal part where our teeth come together, and then as well on this side where our tongue is on the inside. And we kind of just want to do a brush swipe motion on all surfaces of our teeth. So now I'm going to talk about flossing. So I know here at home we have wax floss, which is great floss to use. So we want to start by grabbing a piece of floss that is about 18 inches or about arm's length, and we want to wrap it around our middle fingers like this, and we want to grab with our index finger and our thumb and pinch together. And the purpose of flossing is to get the food out of our teeth that is stuck in between our teeth where our toothbrush can't quite get. And when we floss, we want to floss making a C motion around our gum line in between our teeth, just like this, on both sides of the same tooth. And we want to make sure that we aren't flossing in between our teeth on the same piece of floss, if that makes sense. You just want to go in between, up and down once a day. And just flossing in between our teeth every day will decrease our chance of having cavities. Do you have any questions about that?
No, I don't have questions, but I forgot to tell you that I do go to the dentist once a year.
Okay, thank you for letting us know that. So now I kind of want to ask you, how do you think cavities are formed?
I think cavities are formed when you lose enamel.
Okay, so that's a great answer. I really like that answer. You're right. So I do want to talk about the relationship between plaque bacteria and the foods that we eat. So first off, do you know what plaque is?
Plaque, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that it comes from the foods that you eat, usually from sugary type foods, just a film that builds up on your teeth.
That's right. So plaque is a thin film, and it is visible, and it's like it's sticky too. And it lies on all surfaces of our teeth. So, bacteria is a form of plaque, and let's say you were to go all night, all day without brushing your teeth. Bacteria is already in our mouth naturally. So, if we aren't brushing our teeth twice a day, then that bacteria is going to feed on the sugars and the starches that we eat. So, as a result of that, it leads to acid formation, and acid demineralizes our enamel, which means that it runs our enamel down, which makes us more prone to having cavities. So you're right. Now I do want to talk a little bit about sugars and the two types of sugars that we consume. So the two types of sugars that we consumed are retentive sugars and non-retentive sugars. Retentive sugars are the sugars that are sticky. They stay on the surfaces of our teeth a lot longer. These typically include sticky candy, sticky food like cookies, gummies, raisins, anything like that. Those things tend to stay in our mouth longer. Non-retentive sugars are those that do not cling on our teeth. They don't stay in our mouth very long, such as like milk, apples, milkshakes, things like that. So we want to stay away from the sugary things that are going to stay in our mouth longer. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right. So our last little thing that I want to talk to you about is the diet analysis that I will be asking you to complete over the course of the next 5 days. Pretty much it's just logging the types of food you eat, the vegetables, the fruit, the meats, the milks, the breads, the sweets, all of that you eat in a day. And each day, I just want you to write down what it is that you ate and then as well as what food group it's in. And you'll do this for 5 days. And once the 5 days is up, we will work together to meet again and we will go over your diet analysis and discuss anything that may need to be added or taken away. And I also want you to practice anything that you may have learned today, anything new, any techniques. I want you to practice those and we'll come back and discuss anything that needs to be changed.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, sounds good. We'll see y'all at appointment 2.